Hello and welcome back to Inspired by Beverly Rivers. I popped in for a quick moment to talk to the singers about stage fright. Stage fright is the first thing a singer needs to deal with so that they can be able to sing confidently in front of a group of people. It doesn't matter if it's a small group like your family or church congregation, or if you've got a hall filled with thousands of people. You have to deal with your stage fright. And stage fright really has to do with your self-confidence. And I've worked with many students on this issue. Usually when they step in and I hear them sing for the first time, because I always audition my students, the first thing I notice is their body language. They're all closed up. They look nervous, like they're about to faint. They're singing inside of their voice rather than opening their mouth. All of these things have to do with fear. And this is a question I have for you. What good is it? What good is it for you to have that beautiful voice and never let anyone hear it? And I'm telling you this because from experience, I had to deal with this myself. I've known all my life that I had a gift to sing, but somewhere around the time that I became a teenager, I became locked down on how I felt about myself. I felt self-conscious. I was unable to just stand and sing like I did when I was a little child. And I just was afraid for anyone to hear me. I thought they're going to judge me. They're going to think I look stupid. I'm going to feel weird. And all of these bad thoughts were tumbling around in my head, so much so that when I stood up and I looked at the faces of the people, I just felt like I was going to faint. I just felt like I couldn't do it. My throat dried up. I couldn't sing like I did when I was alone at home or when I was in the shower. And there you go. I would just start crying and I'd stop singing. And that happened to me really in true life in front of a congregation. My pastor had asked me to get up and sing. His eye is on the sparrow. I told him, no, I can't. He said, yes, you can. So he kept calling me up every few Sundays. Come on, Sister Beverly's going to sing His Eye is on the Sparrow. And I would get up and I would try. And I would see the people's faces and they were looking at me with anticipation to hear what I was going to do. And as soon as I look at their faces, my voice would start trembling and drying up and I start to cry and I'd go sit down. I did that for the longest time, but then I had a breakthrough, and that's what I want to tell you about today. You have to ask yourself, why do I want to sing? Why do I want to sing? Well, my answer to that question is because I love it. It gives me so much joy. It gives me so much pleasure to just belt it out and just get what's in my heart out of my mouth. It's a blessing to me personally. And then the other question I want to ask you is, if you could sing to an audience of only one, who would you choose? When I asked myself that question, that's when I got a breakthrough. The answer is, I sing because God gave me a gift and I love God so much. I would sing to the Lord. I would stand before his throne and I would just sing and use that gift and give that talent back to the Lord. So that one day when the pastor asked me to get up, I don't know how many times I tried before, I got up to sing and I heard in my mind, who are you singing this for? Who are you singing this for? And I thought, I'm singing this for the Lord. And so I looked over the heads of all the people sitting in the congregation. I looked at that back wall and I just belted it out. I sang it just like I do at home when no one else is around. And that day, I got my first standing ovation. People stood up. They didn't know what had happened. It's like something hit her. And they just were clapping and rejoicing with me that I got the song, not just because I got the song out, but I sang it so beautifully unto the Lord. So that's what I want for you. Don't have any fear. Fear not. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Open your mouth and let it out. God gave you a gift, so use it. That's the first thing you got to do. Get rid of the stage fright. Okay, I'm here for you. There's some links in the description box where you can connect with me if you need more help. All right, see you again tomorrow. And I know